today our topic is kind of interesting as usual, and we are going to talk about the Muslims claim that the one who was sacrificed, or let us say the one who presented to be sacrificed, is Ishmael, Abraham, or Ishmael. Or first of all, what you have to do with Ishmael and what you have to do with Isaac? Nothing. Both does not belong to Islam. So we are going to discuss this topic, and let us go first, start from the Quran. Let us show the screen and start our school. Who is the Arab? This is the word al-Arab, which is the Arab. It's all over the Quran. Okay, who are they? You can choose any one of them. Chapter 9, verse number 90. Do you see what it says? The word the Arab or Arab translated as the Bedouins. Do you see it? This is the Muslim translation. This is not my translation. So why they translated the word the Arab as Bedouin? Because they are the Bedouin. This is what the Arab are. And this is all over the Quran. When the Muslim they say Muhammad is from Ishmael, let us make it simple. Abraham is from Iraq. That make him either he is he's an Aramaic, he speaks Aramaic, this is his language, and he is either Assyrian, you know, I mean as an ethnic, he is from that land which has zero Arab. This is Oman Khan, and this is his video, and this video has a 380,000 view. And now he says,
what I'm trying to get at is, to be from a nation, your father should be from that nation. Isn't that obvious?
Did you hear it, guys? To be from a nation, your father have to be from that nation. Isn't it obvious? Did he say that? Okay. Well, Abraham he have a son. His wife is an Egyptian. His son is what? He's an Arab. So let us say Ishmael, he married from an Arab woman, for the sake of argument. That will not make the children of Ishmael Arab. That will make them Aramaic, like Abraham. This is what he just said. Let us hear it again.
Or the children of Israel. You know what we learned from that? In Semitic tradition and in Arab tradition, as was carried originally by Abraham also, identity was given by the father. The nation itself is...
Identity was given by who? By the father. So with the Muslim, they say that Ishmael, he married a woman, she's an Arab. I want to hear it again. Maybe I did not hear correct.
In quote, my nation, addressing them with what words? What was the first words used to address them? My nation. Ya qawmi, my nation. Okay, let's come to what Jesus said. وَإِذْ قَالَ عِيسَى ibn Maryam, when Jesus the son of Mary said, Ya Bani Israel, sons of Israel. Sons of Israel. Now what did he not say? What did Moses say that Jesus didn't say? Okay, so Moses says my nation, but Jesus says sons of Israel. Now, sons of Israel is another term used for the Israelites, isn't it? Or the children of Israel. You know what we learned from that? In Semitic tradition and in Arab tradition, as was carried originally by Abraham also, identity was given by the father. The nation itself is named after who? Not the mother, but the father, Israel himself. And actually in the Quran, all of humanity are called children of, not Eve, but Adam, because identity, nation, is defined by the father. And this is natural in most societies. The last name is given through the father. The father's name is acquired, even though there are exceptions. Now, what I'm trying to get at is, to be from a nation, your father should be from that nation. Isn't that obvious?
Obvious.
To be from a nation,
Very.
it's only expected that your father should be from that nation. So when Moses says, my nation, what's he actually saying? That my father is from among you. But Jesus, never in the Quran do we find him say my nation. Never. Every time he addresses them, what does he say? Sons of Israel. Now, why would he never say my nation? Because he doesn't have a father. He's of miraculous.
Thank you. So actually, we just prove right now that Jesus is not what Muslims they say he is from the Jews. He is from heaven. He did not call them my people. He called them children of Israel. And Moses, he called them my people because my father is from among you. So how Muhammad became from Ishmael? This is number one. It's impossible and there's no proof of it. Secondly, even if he from Ishmael, that will not make the Ishmael the father of the Arab. That will make Muhammad an Aramaic person. That will not make Muhammad an Arab. But Muhammad never spoke Aramaic. He did not know Aramaic, and he never claimed to be Aramaic. Nu'man Khan, he helped us, and this is his video, and this is in the moment 11:11, as you see in the screen. He helped us to understand something about the Quran. Jesus never says, "Oh my people," because they are not his people. He is their God. If Jesus cannot be of the Jews because his father is not exist from the Jews, and he have no father anyway, and Moses is considered from the Jews because his father is from the Jews, that's mean Muhammad himself, he cannot be from Ishmael. Why? Because you Muslims, you say he's an Arab and you consider Arab as an ethnic. If Muhammad was from Ishmael, then he should be an Aramaic like his father, not an Arab, according to your logic, not mine. Secondly, if Ishmael he did marry a woman, she is an Arab, that will not change the fact that still we heard this guy saying that the tradition of the Jews and the Arab, that the father belonged, that the child belonged to his father. So he is from the nation of the father, not from the nation of the women. And even he confirms, says even the Quran's sons of Adam, saying the Quran sons of Adam, he never says sons of Eve. So from a short video made by Muslims, spread by Muslims, published by Muslims, and they have a nice graphic, thank you Muslims, they prove to us that all their claim is false, because this is against the tradition and the teaching of Allah, and even against what the Jews teach, as Nu'man Khan he said. If we go right now and look in the Quran and we type the word Muhammad, we will not find a single place where it says who is Muhammad. Those are the verses speak about Muhammad. Chapter 3 verse 144, 3:188, 33:40, 47:2, 48:29. That's it. Okay. First one, who is Muhammad? He is just a messenger. Why the Quran says that Abraham he have a son, his son is Isaac, his son is Ishmael, his son is etc. So why Muhammad the son of no one? Who is Muhammad? How we will know? Like, I am a person. Remember, Muhammad he said to the Muslims, don't write the hadith. The prophet he just told you, don't take down anything from me, and he who took it down anything except the Quran, he should efface it, erase it. Then how you write it? Muhammad says don't take the hadith from anyone, don't even write it. And this is sahih, this is not authentic, this is an authentic hadith, which means Muhammad he said that. Okay, So based on the order of Muhammad, how we will know who is Muhammad? Muhammad is coming from the middle of nowhere, and he never left anyone behind. He have no children, and he is unknown father. Let us go and see what the Muslim themselves says about Ishmael, because remember our topic is what? Ishmael versus Isaac. The Arab have nothing to do with Ishmael. Now if we go and read the interpretation of the Quran, chapter 37 verse number 17, وَفَدَيْنَاهُ بِذَبْحٍ عَظِيمٍ. Okay, who is this one who sacrifice him with the great sacrifice? I will read for the Muslims, and those who speak Arabic, they can read with me what At-Tabari is saying. This is Tafsir At-Tabari. Read with me. This is a Google. I will click in front of you, translate to English. All right. And saying we received the great slaughter, says it was Isaac the great slaughter. Do you see it, guys? This is the Muslim scholars saying, and this is At-Tabari, one of the oldest historian and a scholar in Islam, saying that At-Tabari saying that the one is to be slaughtered, it was Isaac. And here they continue saying where the place of the slaughter was to be happen, and some of them says Isaac, and he is quoting who is the one who say that it is Isaac. From Ibn Abbas said it is Isaac. And who is Ibn Abbas? This is the cousin of Muhammad. This, the one who's supposed to be slaughtered is Isaac. And then he says, Jacob told me, he said, then Ibn Ali, from David, from Ikramah, from Ibn Abbas said, sacrifice Isaac if you speak Arabic. And here we go in front of you. قال ابن عباس الذي أمر بذبحه إبراهيم هو إسحاق. Let us zoom. Do you like zoom? And not only that, he is saying that this is reported from Ali ibn Abi Talib. Read carefully with me. قال ابن عباس الذبيح إسحاق. Ibn Abbas said the sacrifice was Isaac. حدثنا أبو كريب. It's been told by Abu Kurayb. According to Zayd ibn Habbab عن الحسن بن دينار, according to Ali ibn Zayd ibn Jad'an عن الحسن عن الأحنف عن ابن عباس ابن عبد المطلب, the cousin of your prophet, عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, from the prophet himself. في حديث ذكره قال هو إسحاق. Who is the one who mentioned that the sacrifice is Isaac? Your prophet. He mentioned tons of names, like great names in Islam. As an example, he says, Abu Huraira, he said, and we redeemed the great slaughter, he said, of his son Isaac. Even Abu Huraira says it's Isaac. I mean, who's left? If we go in the Bible, we'll find right away the Bible says that this is Isaac. Many verses. And Ibn Kathir in Arabic, it says how many, and he start counting how many scholars they say that it is Isaac. In English is gone. We cannot find it. But this guy, he failed big deal, because he forgot that this is even coming from his prophet and Ibn Abbas and Abu Huraira. Actually, in Arabic it says that there are 7 of the companion of the prophet who mentioned that it was Isaac. 7, not 1. So how they are 7? From the companion first hand. Not somebody came like Ibn Kathir hundreds and whatever years after. And if we read Ibn Kathir in Arabic, we will find that Ibn Kathir in Arabic have nothing to do with Ibn Kathir in English. Those who agree that it is Isaac is gone in English. I cannot find it. In the same book, ذكر من قال هو إسحاق قال حمزة الزيات عن أبي ميسرة. You see, this is Ibn Kathir, but I cannot find it in English. الثوري عن ابن سنان عن etc. عن الهذيل عن أن يوسف عليه السلام قال للملكة قال كذلك. So he agreed it is Isaac. قال سفيان الثوري, Sufyan, big reporter, he said it is Isaac. And not only that, وهذا صحيح إلى ابن مسعود, and this is even authentic from Ibn Mas'ud. وكذا روى إكرمة عن ابن عباس إنه إسحاق, and this is authentic from Ibn Mas'ud and reported by Ikramah, and Ikramah one of the biggest names in the reporters, from Ibn Abbas saying it is Isaac. And not only that, وعن ابن عباس وعلي بن أبي طالب, even Ali, the cousin of Muhammad who married two of his daughters, he said it is Isaac. And here the rest, look at those old names, all those names saying it is Ishaq. Az-Zuhri, Abdullah ibn Abi Bakr, Ali ibn Abi Talib, the Prophet himself, Ibn Abbas, the cousin of the Prophet, Ibn Mas'ud, the one who have a Quran. And here it says وَهَذَا صَحِيح. The book of Ibn Kathir, interpretation of the Quran, volume number 12, chapter 37, interpretation from verse number 99 to 113. Page, you can start not even from page number 47, you can start from here, the page before it, page number 46, page number 47, and this is Ibn Kathir. Page number 48, it says Ibn Kathir too, it says that. So Al-Qurtubi he report, At-Tabari he report, Ibn Kathir he report, and now the Muslim they say to us we have a disagreement about this. Who now, regardless Ibn Kathir he agree or not, this is his opinion. Ibn Kathir he came hundreds of years after Muhammad. He never met Muhammad, he never been there. And the question here, why we cannot find all those Arabic information in the translation is gone. I cannot find it. Do you know why? The translator, he did hide it in purpose. Don't tell me it was a mistake. The same as the story of Muhammad and Zayd and Zainab. The details is not there. It's gone. The Bible is so clear in many verses saying it clearly it is Isaac. Abraham he said to God, which one? I have, he says slaughter the one you love. And God he knew which one he loved more. For sure the father he loved both of them. Abraham he said, God he said to him, the one you love. Abraham he said, I love both. He said to him Isaac. He named him by name. And the same story appear in different places, like in Genesis 22. And he said to him, take now the son, thine only son Isaac. Why he is calling him only son Isaac? Because Abraham he sent Hajar and his son Ishmael away. He's not living with him no more. This is number one. Number two, this is the only son is coming from the marriage which is blessed by God. The son which is God gave as a miracle to Abraham. Remember Sarah, the reason Abraham he have Ishmael, because he gave up his wife, she became so old and he have no children. So he decided to marry his slave. And he had a son from her. But then after he did, had a son, God he gave him a miraculous birth of a child, because she's old, she cannot have son. So this was because God he wanted to teach him, never give up on me. and this was the blessed son. Even in the Quran, look what the Quran says about Isaac. The Quran confirmed that all the prophethood is going to be from Isaac and Jacob. Not from Ishmael. Look at this. Why Allah did not mention that we gave him Ishmael and Isaac? Where's Ishmael? Anyone can see? Anyone can tell me where's Ishmael? Look, they are counting all the names. We bestowed upon him Isaac and Jacob. Each of them, we guided them before him. We guided Noah, etc., etc. So he counting all the names. Where is Ishmael? Why Allah did not say we gave him? Ishmael is the older. He should start from Ishmael, not from Isaac. Chapter 19, verse number 49. So when he turned away from them and from those whom they worshipped beside Allah, we gave him Isaac and Jacob. Where is Ishmael? Where is Ishmael? Now, what about this guy? His name Ishmael. Who is this guy? What the Quran says about him? Nothing. Nothing. Few words. What happened to Ishmael? Nothing. So what we did today, we showed you from Muslims speeches that a person, he inherit his ethnic from his father. Correct? I played for you the video of Nu'man Khan. What we did today, we showed you from the tafsir of the Muslims that even Muhammad, he said that Isaac is the one who was to be slaughtered, and this is according to Ali, and this is according to Muhammad, and this is according to Ibn Abbas, and this is I mean, who is higher than this? Who is higher than those names in Islam? So how a Muslim can debate you that this is not Isaac? First of all, the Arab are a small nation. If we can call them a nation, and I told you 1,000,000 times, I am an Arab. We are not a nation. That's why we look different. We look different. You see, somebody is an Arab, he's blonde. Somebody is an Arab, he have a blue eyes. How's it? Somebody in Arab, the Somalian, they call themselves Arab. But what somebody from Somalia have to do with me? What somebody from Algeria have to do with me? What somebody from Morocco have to do with me? How somebody from Saudi Arabia have to do with someone he is from Algeria? Islam always do Arabization, which means they control and then they force the Arab and the Arab culture. You go to Pakistan, okay, what is the name of any Pakistani guy? Arabic name. They try to dress like Arab, talk like Assalamu alaikum. Nobody want to say in his language. That's it. They don't have a language. The Arabic will take over. It come to your country, and then it force the Arab culture on you. So you cannot pray to God in your language. You have to pray in Arabic. Slowly, 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 you find yourself believing and repeating that you are an Arab person, but you are not. And all Islamic countries are slaughtering each other. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for all of people here. Thanks for those who download our videos. They add subtitle in all languages, from Indonesia, from many countries. Please, please, let the world know, let the world learn. Christ, my friend, is a solution. He says, if somebody asks you, give him. If somebody hate you, pray for him. Love your enemy. Imagine if all the countries in the world practice one sentence of Jesus. Just 3 words. Love your enemy. The trillions of dollars we spend every year for war budget, or we call it defense budget, will be more than enough to make this earth like heaven. Just if we follow only 3 words of the wisdom of Christ. Love your enemy. That's how Christ can change the life of every one of us.